New overnight, former President Donald Trump expected to sit down for a deposition today as part of the New York Attorney General's 3-year civil investigation into the Trump Organization's finances. This is specifically in regard to the family's real estate business. Today's deposition follows an escalation in the federal investigation into Trump's handling of classified material. On Monday, the FBI searched Trump's residence, Mar-a-Lago, in Palm Beach.
Well, this morning, investigators are trying to figure out what caused a small plane to crash less than a minute after takeoff. The pilot was the only one on board when the plane went down in a field. It was just past a runway at Centennial. He died in the crash. No one on the ground was hurt. Firefighters with South Metro Fire say there was a small fuel spill. They made sure that what's left of the plane didn't catch fire. The airport says weather should not have been an issue yesterday. It was a heavy first day back for seniors at Castleview High School. 2 of their classmates were killed in a car crash over the weekend when a suspected drunk driver hit them head on. 2 other 17-year-olds were hurt, one of them very badly. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon spoke with 2 women who are raising money for her recovery.
3 days later, people are reeling over what happened on a frontage road next to I-25.
Their loss is going to be tremendously felt. I know the kids at school are having a really hard time with this.
Late Friday night, a drunk driver crashed into a car with 4 17-year-olds inside. Today would have been the first day of their senior year of high school.
They were excited. This was their last. This is supposed to be the best school year of your life.
The Douglas County School District says 2 students, Audrey Todd and Colton Bellamy, were killed in that crash. 2 other teenagers in the car were badly hurt.
They were good kids, getting ready for their senior year. Their life is just beginning and it's been cut short.
The site where it happened is filled with flowers in their memory.
These things are avoidable. This did not have to happen.
Aubrey Bassant and Meredith Gilbert are friends with the mother of 17-year-old Maddie Tobler. Maddie was severely injured in the crash and is still in the hospital.
She's a cheerleader, she's active in school, and she, has a bright future ahead of her.
On Sunday afternoon, Aubrey and Meredith decided to start an online fundraiser for Maddie's recovery.
She's a fighter, so, she has everything going for her to get through this.
Since then, they've raised nearly $50,000.
It just makes your heart burst when you see children giving their allowances. My son said not to pay him his allowance and put it in the GoFundMe.
They say they're amazed by the community support following this tragedy.
It doesn't matter what your donation was, $5, $1,000. We just thank you so much, and we know that you have made a huge difference in Maddie's recovery and her future.
Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Very emotional. And Aubrey and Meredith say there is a long road ahead of Maddie's recovery, but they know the enormous outpouring of support from their community will make sure that her medical and mental health care are taken care of. There are also other fundraisers for the students and families affected by that deadly crash. Check out our website, 9news.com, on how you can support them. The FDA is trying to get more out of our limited supply of monkeypox vaccines. Regulators say people can get a much smaller dose of the vaccine, so 1 normal dose can now cover 5 people. Across the country, we've seen long lines for vaccines and appointments that fill up fast. The FDA now says providers can use a smaller dose and give the vaccine between the layers of skin instead of a normal shot, which goes deeper. The FDA is also letting children get the vaccine if they've been exposed to the virus. The CDC counts more than 9,400 monkeypox cases across the country. State Health Department data shows that there are 91 cases here in Colorado.